miles wide. It's so big, if you look at the Northern Lights, it literally shoots out of the space of that area. It's literally like a wide canyon.
Dang.
Yeah, it's amazing. Okay. So now, here we go.
Rip off the box, Dad. Rip off the box. Just rip it off. It's more gray. Or the lid's more gray.
Ooh, that's nice, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's a nice day outside, actually. It is in the middle of December.
Look at that.
Ooh, that does look good. Dad, why don't we just color it fully with gray and then add the textures later? Or is it supposed to look like this?
Well, you go back and cut layers into it.
Oh!
And that's why it pops out like that now. Now you can see the holes now.
Yeah,
and people will ask questions. They'll be like, well, why are these holes there? And, you know.
Because it's a rock or a tree stump. Or at least it's supposed to be a rock. That's what people say.
Alright, so as you can see, I'm putting holes where potentially maybe the roots are exposed.
Probably. Okay, I better back up because I don't want to get sprayed in the face with spray paint.
Hit this one again. Boom! And I'm going to haze over
all the white to make it look pop.
Make it look dingy and dirty.
It does make it look pop up. Yeah, it does look dingy and dirty.
Nice and textured. I want to keep it nice and white down there.
Yeah.
A lot of the reflection of the water and the shoreline is going to reflect off of that. And it's going to be lighter at there.
Make it look dirty. Like it's really dirty. Like it's covered in like dust and stuff.
A lot of magnetic debris and dust that fly. I get a lot of that stuff on my shoes. My sandals just from walking around, yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever it's like, you know, attracted to it, it's just going to stick right to your shoes.
One day my dad was walking with his magnetic shoes and a magnet stuck to his shoes. like from the refrigerator, and he was walking around with it. It was really funny.
Here we go.
Yeah, look at it. We are going to observe it. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Beautiful, huh?
You can see it's made of cardboard if you look inside. But people aren't going to be looking inside. They're going to be looking on the outside. Look at it. Look how beautiful it is.
Okay, so what you can see now is I have created the appearance of water running into it.
Wow, that looks three-dimensional right there.
It does.
Right there.
So I'm going to probably go back. I'm probably going to go back with the holes and just touch it just a little bit to push that blue into it.
It looks more three-dimensional on the camera.
It's crazy. It's getting crazy over
Whoa.
here.
Just look around it.
Just because
I know, that's so good.
You know. And
Dad,
this should match the living waters around it that we have sitting up.
Dad has practiced for years, so it's not just something that he just gets.
Yeah.
Something
It's like
you
a
have.
magic trick, but it takes years to get this.
Yeah, it does.
Beautiful. That is absolutely stunning.
It looks really three-dimensional right there in that little hole. It looks like it's a mini cave or something.
That's right. So then I'm going to go back with a brush and put some waves crashing on it. And then once we set it into our ribbon waters below, or, you know, not waters below, but,
waters. You know, just the waters.
The living waters that surround the tree.
Yeah.
This tree of life. So it's going to be it's going to be astonishing.
Yes. I would like to live in one of those giant trees. Be a nice place to live.
Get the opportunity.
Maybe. Maybe. Depends on, like, if we find a way to get the tree of life to How do you get the tree of life to grow back? Does it grow back or does it not?
It's very possible that it may be growing back on its own,
but no one really knows.
But you know that if it was, then they would prevent it. They would do anything in their power
Like literally,
to keep it from
they
growing back.
would probably even risk their lives to get rid of it.
Workers' lives.
Workers' lives. That's not cool.
Workers are the ones that
Like
build
in
all the skyscrapers.
Yeah, that's true.
They fall to their death. Not the not the people that run the country, unfortunately. They don't get on the front lines in the war either, unfortunately.
You okay, say that?
They say, get out there and fight. Uncle Sam wants you. That's how it works. Everybody's duped into...
It's that guy with the beard, the hat, stripy hat, and then he's pointing at you.
Yes, he's like, you get on the battlefield and die.
No, I don't want to die.
You get on the battlefield and die for me, and I'm making it look glorious. I'm glorifying it with my pointy hat, my pointy fingers.
What's the point of a war anyways? To win country? Why can't you just share?
Well, there's really no adversary when you fund both sides of the war. That's something you should always remember. There's nobody to fight.
What's the whole point of war? Like, why can't...
both sides of war?
It's like how many... It's like how many
enemies at that point.
So you just get rid of your enemies. If you can create them, you can get rid of them. All you have to do is besides, if you're fighting for land, can't you just share it? People need to share. They need to learn to share land. People having wars over land, that's stupid. Having arguments over what's true and what's not true. Stupid.
A lot of stuff is not true, though. It has to be argued about.
Like how they say Earth is flat. Or, I mean, round. Of course, Earth is round.
It's round,
flat.
But it's not.
It's round, but it's flat. It's flat and round. So they're right and they're wrong. At the same time.
Being deceptive. Look at these arc holes.
Wow. My favorite one is that one. That one right there. This one. Yeah, no, I keep knocking cans over. And the sun looks like really good.
Looks like they're going in there.
Yeah, those roots were probably exposed on our tree. That's probably where the roots were. Ooh. Wonder what fruit grew on the tree of life, or if it did grow fruit. Probably did.
Probably all kinds of stuff doing. I know species and like beings were said to have been living in these trees, and now what is left is a lot of people who live in the mountains and stuff like that, like in the Orient and stuff like that. Yeah, they live up in the mountains, and a lot of them have a lot of chi energy because they're so close to the sun that they actually absorb way more energy than people do, like thousands of feet.
I want to live in a mountain. That sounds cool. Besides, you have pretty views too.
Yes, you do.
And I like views. Like.
You have a breathtaking view usually.
Yeah. City buildings is in a breathtaking view. Mountains.
It can be.
I feel sorry for those poor trees that got destroyed. It's not their fault. It's the people's fault. It's not their fault. Those trees. Those trees should have the right to stay alive if they want to. It's their world. Besides, they're the one who created it.
They were here before we were.
Yeah.
They were alive. And that's what
They've been alive for millions of years.
They've been alive for so long, yeah.
The older you are, the wiser you are. That's what people say.
That's correct. They've been alive for so long.
Respect your trees, everybody. Respect your trees.
We don't know.
So if you're thinking of cutting down a tree, don't. That tree should have its rights. Everybody has rights. Earphones.
Oh, no, I'm filming right now.
Yeah. Okay, it's playing. It's playing.
I'm gonna do some waves.
Splashing up on the shore. Okay, I better move. Whoa! Ah, smart.
Yeah, should have been more controlled.
Probably. Either way, it still looks good though. Oh, I thought that leaf rolling was a dog. It's someone walking their dog. It's amazing what you can hear out of small things. Like how they say that you could hear the ocean if you listen to a seashell.
Maybe you have to do an experiment as to why you do hear the water in the seashell.
Yeah, we do.
Since we're being lied to about everything, check it out. The water's coming this way, and you can see it crashing from that direction.
Wish we had sound effects of water crashing on land. Then that would be really cool, and we could like put it on. We could like put it on if we had like a radio or something,
Right.
and then make it like really cool.
They have a lot of those picture frames that used to light up and they have the seashore in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a matter of getting the sound box out of it. You can put it inside.
Yeah.
That would be great, actually.
It would look,
Very
and then we could
relaxing.
put it inside, and then we could just like. Well, I would really want to lay in the living room because it would like be very relaxing. Go to sleep in the living room, listen to the sound of waves as you go to sleep. Oh boy, this is gonna be a little hard. What? No, it's wobbling! No! I'm trying to film as best as I can. Add some waves, Dad. Add some waves. Look really cool.
You can like do number 3s like that, and it creates like a realistic wave.
Yeah, or you could do like Z's, because I just saw you do it.
That's the same thing, same difference.
Yeah, pretty much.
In the stroke, it's all the same. I mean, 3s clearly aren't Z's, but
Pretty much, yeah, except
that.
they're just...
so that's the gray, and then I'm gonna go back and hit highlights on that.
Oh, that's great.
And then
I
it's
thought that
gonna-
was white.
Yeah, it's gray, and then it's gonna pop when I punch little droplets of white on it. It's gonna look like it's real sudsy and very earthy and
Very natural. It's hot. And some waves.
a little crash of the waves. Just a little here and there.
Then I should use a tiny paintbrush so you can get the good details.
You don't want to put much. You just want just a little bit here and there.
Just a little dab.
It suds. Soapy, sudsy,
Suds.
earthy,
Yes.
foamy.
Very foamy. Because the sea is foamy.
Ahoy, matey, Captain Hatteras. Here in our journey of the North Passage.
Arr.
It is some of the most precious research in the North.
Who is he?
Well, there's a lot of different voyages. I'm just using one for sake of a better argument here.
Let's fill over.
Captain Hatteras might as well be a Captain Hook.
Pretty much, yeah. Captain Hook's an old character.
Yeah, it's just he's a fanatical character.
He's a pirate.
Maybe there really was a real Captain Hook.
There could have been.
Could have been.
Most
yeah.
of the pirate movies are actually like,
They take things from originals.
yeah,
All right, so
most of the time they do.
adding the last of our
And then
little
sometimes
subs
they
here.
just make some stuff up. Like when Darkness Falls, Mom told me about that. Mom told me about When Darkness Falls. It's a scary movie.
Load it up like that.
Sorry. You know, Dad, you know when we go to the center of the dish, we should bring Ivory and Trek with us. And the cats and the rats.
There's going to be so many people headed there. To be honest with you, there's probably a transit that goes back and forth to this place. And they don't want people to know, but people probably come and go. So if they're flying to see their grandmother.
I would never want to leave.
Well, it has been said that a lot of people that do voyage here, they come back somehow. And when they do come back, they turn around and go back. They're like, never mind. I don't like this place. I want to go back to the other spot. So that's actually how I found out that people can come back and go, because they try to make it seem like you'll be lost forever, but you know, they got this land of the lost references and stuff like that. And people will get, you know, washed up in the sea, never to see again and shit like that.
Probably because
they
didn't want to leave that other place.
Well, they don't want anybody to leave this
Where they
place
have
because
everlasting food.
when you're afraid of leaving a comfort zone, no one will voyage out and look.
Not
It's
in
just
my
fear.
comfort zone. I'm never in my
Classic-
comfort
Classic
zone here.
trauma-based mind control, kid.
This place is not comforting at all.
So it looks kind of weird right now, but I assure you, once the waters are all together, it's just gonna look immaculate. Now they got the doorways and everything. It's gonna be time to add the northern lights. Beautiful. We're gonna have them come out, and they're gonna be up along the whole ceiling here, all over this whole area. It's gonna be sweet. All right, so stay tuned.